What to do when we want to learn something new. So our brains are taking shortcuts, which is why it doesn't always want to learn or try new things, right? So it wants to do the thing that's easiest, and it wants to stay in the regular routine of things so that it doesn't have to expend as much energy. But we know better. We know that trying new things and learning new things helps us grow in so many ways. So we're going to talk about a few tips to help us hack our brains into trying something new. First thing we want to do is make a list of what we want to try. We have an idea, we want to try something new. Maybe it's going to a new restaurant with a food you've never eaten before, and it might feel a little scary. So we're going to start with making a list on what it takes in order to get that restaurant. So on that list, you might have looking up how much the restaurant costs, where it is, how far to get there, who can go with you, and all of the aspects of going to that restaurant. So it's kind of like a to-do list of what you need in order to get there. Next, we'll want to write down what we gain by doing or trying this new thing. By writing down this list, there's a connection that happens between the writing with our hands straight to our brains that kind of help to retain that information. Also, it appeals to our pleasure sensors. So when we start writing down things that make us feel happy or are pleasurable, it opens up more inside of us and it makes us want to do that thing. So now what we're doing is we're hacking our brains into believing that this new thing is really gonna be beneficial to us. The next thing you wanna do is schedule it. Put it in your phone, in your calendar, in your diary. If you're Sherlock Holmes, you're gonna put it in your memory palace. Anything that you can do to retain that information so that it's scheduled and booked, and you wanna make sure it happens. Finally, what you want to do is you want to bring a buddy along with you. You want to tell someone that you're doing this, someone who you really trust, who is really going to support you in this effort, because we know that this is something that you might be a little worried about, nervous about. You don't want to share it with too many people, but you want to have that one person that you can share with, and hopefully they can come along with you on this journey, and they will serve as an accountability partner so that you're able to stay on track in order to try that new thing. So try some of these tips and tools and strategies and see how they work out for the next time you want to try something new, but just feel a little bit intimidated about taking that first step.